Hi, it's kOri with the AstroBiz channel. I am here to do a weekly reading for the cardinal signs Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, and Libra for the first week in July 2020. This reading will be time stamped. You can check the description box below. I am also accepting requests for readings. That link will also be in the description box below. For those of you who are interested, please like, share, subscribe. I am going to do a bonus reading for the sign with the most comments, so please comment your sun, moon, and rising. And if this reading resonated with you, I really appreciate those of you who have remained subscribed this far. And I'm just going to jump into the reading. So this reading is for Cancer. I'm doing a 7-card bow spread. I'll go through the positions and then I will show you the cards. Cancer, week 1, July 2020. For the past, the 10 of Pentacles. For the present, the 6 of Swords. For the unknown, the 10 of Swords, also known as Everything is Fine, in reverse. Motivations, Ace of Wands in reverse. Environment, Queen of Wands. Advice, the Star. And your outcome, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So let's jump into the reading. Give me just a second. Okay, Cancer. So what I'm sensing is that you had expectations of long-term stability and security in a group, in a situation in the past. You may have been living with family members or in a long-term committed relationship in which material resources and practical efforts and responsibilities were shared. Everybody had a contribution to make and was benefiting from the situation. It was or appeared to be stable. However, in the present, what I see is the 6 of Swords, which is you sort of having learned quite a few lessons that may have been painful in nature. And now you're moving away from that situation physically, mentally, and emotionally with those lessons learned. And also, they're the primary focus right now is that like you're focusing on learning and embodying those lessons, what those lessons were, and moving from the pain of the situation toward detachment. And conscious focus. Give me just a second. And then, unbeknownst to you, the situation is not quite over. It may have been difficult in nature, but there's still something to be said, to be learned, or some information to be processed in the situation that's preventing it from totally leaving your energetic field. You're hoping that you sort of are able to curb your own impulses with the Ace of Wands in reverse. That's all about, not wanting to make impulsive actions, not wanting a new start, wanting a passion, a new beginning, but not wanting to rush into anything, not wanting any false starts or misaligned expectations to skewer a new beginning that has the potential for success. This is about creative projects. This is about new businesses, entrepreneurship. This is also about sex. So you may be wanting to resist the urge to indulge in your sexual impulses. You're sort of hoping to be able to channel this energy creatively into a new beginning for yourself, which is really positive. In your environment, you have a supportive energy to this Ace of Wands energy, which is the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who's confident, charismatic. They're very physically attractive. They're aware that they're physically attractive. And even if they're not physically attractive, they know how to make themselves look attractive. They know how to get what they want. They take action to get what they want. They're very confident, outspoken, even flirtatious. This is somebody who's very straightforward. They don't beat around the bush. They typically don't have patience for people who do beat around the bush. But this is somebody who typically, when they're in a high vibrational state, is encouraging other people to shine and stand out and act from a place of confidence and follow their passions just like they do, which is why people tend to like them, because they instill the confidence in others that they feel for themselves. And then, of course, your advice in the situation is the star, which is to work on your faith. This is your faith in your ability to heal yourself, to nurture yourself, to give what to yourself what it is that you want from life. This is about having a balance between emotional stability and security, practical stability, security, and clarity of thought, vision for the future, logic, communication skills, not just with others, but with yourself. This is all about the self with the star in this card. It's about hope. You know what I mean? You can't be a humanitarian like an Aquarian, which is the sign that represents the star, if you don't know how to pour into yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. They instinctively know this. So you're called to have faith in yourself, to be able to fulfill yourself, to fulfill your destiny, to fulfill your own goals. And what you'll find as a result of following the advice of focusing on self-healing and personal faith, and also allowing yourself to move forward mentally with the Six of Swords, is a release. It's an energetic release with the Four of Pentacles. You know, this is all about, you may be holding on to something with the Ten of Swords here, something that's over, that you're still energetically tied to in some way, because there's something that still needs processing or communicating. However, if you focus on being honest with yourself, focus on your own self-talk, focus on your self-healing at an emotional level. That means your affirmations, your meditations, looking at what you have to offer right now, not what you the ways that you saw yourself previously, but take a look at who you are, who you've become as a result of these lessons and these collaborative efforts, and what you can do with that. Sort of renew your faith by considering all the new possibilities that open as a result of the person you've become because of these lessons. And you open yourself up to a new beginning. You're allowed to release the past. You're allowed to release that energy of limitation and of lack and of fear of loss. And I think that's very positive, Cancer. So that's your reading, and I'm going to go ahead and jump into the sign of Capricorn.